Today I'm going to tell you about the implementation of my web user interface for the voice assistant running on M5Stack's LLM Module Kit. The LLM Module Kit is shown here at the right hand bottom corner. Before I describe the LLM Module Kit's hardware, let me just tell you about the voice assistant first. The voice assistant is an example Arduino sketch that uses keyword spotting or KWS to detect a spoken wake word. Once detected, it triggers the automatic speech recognition or ASR module to convert your question for the LLM from speech to text. It then submits the converted text as input for LLM Inference and outputs the inference results as speech using the text-to-speech TTS module. In other words, you can interact with the LLM using speech alone. Voice Assistant works great, but after using it for a little while, I discovered that I wanted more. For example, for a long answer to a question, it takes the voice assistant a long time to go through it using speech. It will be much quicker if the answer is displayed as text, but not on a small screen. Also, I wanted to copy all or part of the answer to be used somewhere else. That is what led me to extend the voice assistant with a web user interface. Now, let me show you my enhanced voice assistant. In order to use the web interface, all you have to do is point your browser to the IP address of the M5Stack Gray. For my case, it's 192.168.41.142. Let me ask the LLM a question. Tell me about Hong Kong. Hello.
Hi.
Tell me about China.
China is a country located in East Asia, bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the east, the South China Sea to the west, and the Indian Ocean to the southeast. It is the world's largest country by area and the second most populous country in the world. China is a unitary presidential republic with a constitutional monarchy. It is a major global player in the fields of politics, economy, culture, and society. China has a vast territory, diverse cultures, and a rich history. It is known for its advanced technology, high quality.
This bring has the web interface and the voice interface working at the same time. Now, let me tell you about the hardware I'm using in this project. You can see from the diagram there are three hardware modules. The first one is the M5Stack Gray, which is a dual-core ESP32 processor. Please note that this is an end-of-life product. I'm using it because I have one lying around unused. You can replace it with either a M5Stack Core Basic, Core 2, or Core S3 processor instead. It communicates with the LLM module using a serial link. It runs my LLM assistant with Web Sketch in collaboration with the LLM module to provide the voice assistant with a web user interface. And it supports programming environments such as Arduino running on real-time operating system or using the URI Flow2 graphical programming interface. In this project, I'm using the Arduino running on top of a real-time operating system. Next, we have the LLM module. It has a dual-core ARM Cortex-A53 processor running a stripped-down Ubuntu Linux OS. It also has a 3.2 TOPS at integer 8 NPU, 32 GB of eMMC storage, and 4 GB of RAM. It also has a SD card slot. Software supported include keyword spotting, automatic speech recognition, LLM model running CRAN 2.5-0.5 billion parameters, and also text to speech. The third module is LLM Mate. It provides a USB serial port for log output and debugging. Also, it has an Ethernet port for SSH into the LLM OS. Both the LLM module and the LLM Mate are part of the LLM Module Kit. Conclusions. My sketch provides the following enhancements to the voice assistant. Number 1. The web UI allows you to see the answer from the LLM much quicker without having to wait for the slow voice response. Second, it facilitates copying and saving the answer by cut and paste. And third, the voice assistant functions normally. In fact, it can be used concurrently with the web user interface as shown in the demo. You can find the source code in my GitHub repository, and you can find more links to M5Stack LLM Module Kit just below my YouTube video. Until the next time, take care and thanks for watching.